Welcome back to Redlining. How you going, Rich?
Good. And do you know what? It is our 50th podcast.
It's our 50th podcast
It really
today.
is, yeah.
And we've got a very special guest all the way from Deutschland.
Yeah.
We've got Alex Morph.
Exactly. Number 50 and Alex Morph is in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing, right?
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
So you're fresh into the country. You arrived today?
Kind of fresh, yeah. I arrived around noon. It was noon, right? Yeah, actually 12 o'clock.
Yeah. And why are you here? Obviously to do the podcast, but why else are you here?
Yeah.
No, because of the food. I wanted to. I booked a course for sushi. You know, I want to be a sushi master. And these guys, they know someone who's doing it for free. That's why I said, let's book a ticket and go to New Zealand. It's around the corner.
So you go to New Zealand with some good sushi.
It's definitely worth to go for a free sushi class.
Exactly. Yeah.
And after that, we decided to do a little show. I'm a DJ in my free time, you know. And try to play some music for people to make them dance and
Excellent.
happy. I try.
So you're on at the Mothership tomorrow.
Yes.
And it's tomorrow? Yeah, it's Friday, sorry.
No, tomorrow is the warm-up.
Warm-up?
But it's only invitation only.
Is it?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, well, but it's more, you know, it gives a bit more crispiness to the whole thing, you know.
Okay.
Tomorrow's a warm-up for invitation only. And on Friday, it's for the public.
Friday, we're at the Mothership for Lost in Sound presents Alex Morph. So what should the New Zealand public expect from your set on Friday?
It's going to be a 3-hour set, first of all, and it's going to contain for sure a lot of classics because it's what got requested, and I heard already that people requesting many songs, and actually I have enough tracks to play. I have 350 productions now, I think, in my discography, and even 3 hours would not last, but I think also some other tracks, some new tracks, some IDs, mashups, bootlegs, the whole thing.
Was
the
it
whole Morph universe?
Morph universe. So will it be exclusively tracks that you've either created or remixed on Friday, or see what happens?
Yeah, well, I mean, it must not. It's not really a must, but it could be easily. When the people, I mean, it depends on the people. You know, when they dig it, and when you play 3 or 4 of your own tracks, and they go completely bananas, and it's okay. It's good to go that path and do a whole Morph night.
Yeah.
And if it's not working, I take out the clarinet and have to adapt, you know.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing this for, man? How long have you been?
Very long. Actually, I started with 13. Now I'm 48.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. So with 13, I started trying to be a DJ. And those days, it was not popular, I can tell you. I mean, now everybody wants to be a DJ. I want to be a DJ. And when I started being a DJ, I got bullied in school. I was really left out because I was the weirdo spending all this money on vinyls, while my friends, or not friends, were spending the money on clothes, you know, T-shirts, the first motorcycles, the small ones to impress the girls. Yeah. And I was the idiot spending his money on vinyl. I got never invited to birthdays, nothing. It was really a tough time somehow.
Yeah. Who's laughing now, though?
Yeah,
Fuck, now
exactly.
You're our 50th podcast.
Yeah.
No, but it was like that, you know. And anyways, it didn't really bother me because I wanted to do that. I was fascinated to have 2 tracks and mix it together somehow. Yeah, that was the thing.
Were you a Kraftwerk guy? Were you a Kraftwerk fan? Kraftwerk, was that?
Yeah, Kraftwerk. Yeah, well, it was like already before I started, I think. And Kraftwerk was not really adjustable because it was different tempo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this Inner City and this stuff came out, you know, Westbam, and especially Inner City, KLF and all these things. It was super, super trendy. And that was like the energy of the music that really got me. It sucked me in, and then come the first techno raves and the first techno productions came out. And that was absolutely mind-blowing for me.
So you say you started around 13? Did you say something like that? Yeah. So you were kind of like a music lover before a clubber. So, because like some people, they go clubbing and they go,
with 13 it's kind of difficult. It was kind of difficult to get into clubs. I had my first club appearances myself as a guest with 14, 15 already, because I was tall dude and looked kind of bit older, which was helpful. I never need to show an ID for some reason. That was pretty helpful to get in and could see what's going on there, and of course I wanted to be even more a DJ. And I had my first DJ gigs with 16 and 17 already, paid jobs. I mean, small money, but paid, you know. And then it started, and then it got bigger, and it evolved. And then it's like people asking, "What are you doing for a living?" "Yeah, I'm a DJ." "Yeah, and what are you doing for a living?" Yeah, this is like because it was like that. Those days, you were some idiot in a corner.
Yeah,
here's $5, man. And play my track, you know. No, don't negotiate. Play my track. And this is an interesting thing. Now everything completely changed. Yeah. Those days, nobody wanted to be involved somehow because you're the weird guy with vinyls. And nowadays it's like, "Yeah, excuse me, can we ask you what you're doing for a living?" And it's like, "What do you think?" "Yeah, we thought you may be a DJ." And they say, "Yes."
Here's
and they go completely, "Oh my God." Yeah.
So here's one for you, Alex, then. So when you travel, because you obviously do a lot of travel and you go through a lot of passport control and you have to fill out a lot of forms, do you literally put DJ as your occupation, or do you put like music producer, or what do you think?
Actually, it's not really ever happening often that I have to put it in. I mean, I did it today.
Yeah.
to enter Precious New Zealand, and I was expecting everything.
Yeah.
And because I'm always watching Border Control.
Right. Okay.
New Zealand,
Yeah.
Australia. That's like, and nothing happened actually because I put a form online.
Yep.
And since they made different regulations, so Germany can go in now, like I think for a certain amount of time without anything, without any visa or something. And I put in business and occupation DJ, and it didn't even ask. Sometimes they ask. I mean, it's depending on the countries, but it's also the same thing. After a while, it's becoming more popular. The people are not so surprised about it anymore.
So you don't get them when you go like, "So what do you do for a living?" "DJ. Can you fetch the dogs, please?"
Well, I mean, I had all the shit, to be honest. I mean, once you drop the word DJ, it's like, okay, inspection number 6. Take the gentleman to room number 6, please, because DJ, electronic music, and then double buzzer, must be drugs, you know. There must be drugs involved, you know. And then you're even more pissed when you don't find anything, because not everybody's DJ is taking drugs.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously not. And you have all these things. People get excited. People also like, it's kind of normal. And I had one guy now in Canada, for example. That was really a special guy, to say it carefully. And he was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm a DJ." "Yeah, where are records?" I said, "There's no records anymore."
Is that right?
"Yeah, no, not a DJ." I said, "DJs are not traveling with records anymore. That was like 20 years ago. We have USB sticks. You're not a DJ. Don't have records. I don't believe you." And I said, "Put on Google." "Yeah, I don't need to." He said, "Yeah, he was playing the game. You know, he really wanted to tickle me if I lose maybe my patience, or I get a bit weird or something, or get nervous." But he was really tickling my belly, you know, and it's like, "Yeah, I'm not a DJ, you don't have vinyls." And he was not a nice guy at all. And then finally I got my stamp, and I said where to go for the connecting flights. "I'm not in information here, I'm a border control officer." I said, "Okay, officer, have a nice day."
Fair enough. Yeah.
But also like on airplanes, and like it's really the exception changed completely from the idiot now to the millionaire, because this is now the new thing. When you drop like, "I'm a DJ," "Oh yeah, I'm a DJ. It must be have a Ferrari, have a nice life, you know."
So
helicopters, private jets, bullshit.
So you've seen that transition. Obviously, you've seen the transition from the DJ, where you just mentioned before, he's potentially a guy in the corner, you know, just playing music, just for the love of music, and the crowd are just dancing to music. They're not focused on anything. So you've seen that progression through to, you know, the rise of the superstar DJ through maybe the late 90s to the early 2000s, and all through to now. So how important now is it to market yourself correctly as a DJ? So image, social media, and not necessarily just the music or the talent.
Marketing became so diverse as well these days. Now it's not the marketing became maybe more important than the music is. Sadly, this is like what especially the old school DJs like me and many others are struggling with, because it's not about the music at all anymore. It's more about now who is a better Instagram or more successful TikTok. You know, I mean, I saw a guy from UK. I mean, honestly, the most boring person in the world. Standing in his house slippers in his living room, putting a vinyl on. He's not even mixing, you know, and it's making. He's not. I mean, You know what? It can be this, or it can be cool, or maybe it's handsome. Whatever it is, maybe if there's one selling point, I get it maybe. But when there's no selling point, boring, shitty look, and ugly as fuck, and just playing something, and it's getting huge shows now because people follow him. And I mean, what is this? And I take myself very serious. Yeah. Yeah. When I go out, I want to deliver quality. I want to make the people happy and dance. And I want to be happy as well when I go off stage. Sure. Because I like what I do. Yeah. And I take it really serious. And when I see stuff like this now, it has nothing to do with what we do. It's not DJing. It's like jumping on something. And I have the feeling now everybody who's stranded somehow in his life, career, even celebrities, and they don't know what to do anymore. Well, they have been in the Playboy, they have been this, they have been in the jungle camp. When everything is not paying out anymore, at least, hey, I can still be a DJ. And this is not right, guys.
So it's almost
Stay
like
away, do other bullshit.
The skill of being a DJ and technology has probably not helped this, because it's like the technology sort of helps you like mix now, doesn't it? Now, I'm not suggesting by any stretch of the imagination that it does it all for you, but like it does mean
technology is not the thing. I mean, we had just had a conversation in the car about this. Actually, I must say I'm not really against technology because it makes life and sometimes easier, even for a skilled DJ. But what technology never can do for you so far is playing the right track in the right moment. And this is the main skill a DJ needs to have, to read a crowd and to know exactly how to build a set and what to play at what time. You can have the best track when you play it at the wrong time. It doesn't work out in any case, or the other way around. And it's like also of these new generation DJs somehow, they have no clue what they are doing. They are playing the opening slots, and they're playing a prime time slot music, even worse maybe. They don't understand that at a night, still old school, and it's good to be old school because it still works out. When the night starts slowly, you build it up. People come in. There's a nice music running, a nice groove, chubby, and not too aggressive and not too loud yet. That they get into the mood. And the people don't understand what it is. And I said, it's so easy. Go to your girlfriend, when you do the diggy, when you run your stick right away in it. I said, nobody gonna enjoy it. I said, there's a part before that. There's a warm-up phase,
Foreplay.
It's what it is, foreplay.
Yeah, that is the best analogy I've heard of.
And it's like it. When you hammer right away, like the Italian stallion, It's like your girlfriend gonna leave you after 2 weeks because it's not working out. There's a foreplay, and it's the same with music. Because everybody wants to have the climax, but the climax is not in the beginning. And it shouldn't be. Because it's a good club night or a good event lives from all the varieties of music can have. And you can start a bit slower, softer, whatever it is. But don't bang it out from the beginning. But the new talent, let's say, what they call themselves, they have no clue what they do. They know someone who's in the industry maybe, get involved, get some slots to play. And this is actually not helpful for the whole thing.
No.
I don't blame anybody we need new talent, of course. But there is a reason why we're all doing this for many, many years. I mean, I was a second guy in a commercial club and I hated it. It was in a top 40 club. I fucking hated it.
Oh, yeah.
Every Friday, Saturday, the same music, the same people, the same faces, the same record at the same time. And I was like, I'm dying here. Because I can't be creative. Why am I buying records, actually? Because you always play the same shit. But it's good to get a feeling for the people, to read the dance floor, to understand the body language of the people. No, it should be a bit harder, it should be this, now they want to hit maybe, whatever it is. And even if you have your own style, there's also big tracks, there's new tracks, and there's tracks maybe a bit cooler who needs a bit more fingertips to play them at the right time because they can't work out in the wrong time. And this is what it's about to be a DJ. This is the most important skill, and no technology can take this for you so far.
So when you're getting up, how much of your set is actually planned? Like, do you get from A to B, or do you have a rough idea and then you're reading the crowd? Obviously, you're reading the crowd. And then how many songs does it take to swing into a new direction if you feel like you've got to go that way?
Oh, it's pending, mate. It's pending. I mean, it's not like that. In the top 40 club, you're going to switch right away from hip-hop to whatever, I mean, of course, we don't do this. I don't do this. I never really planned a set before. I have my USB folders or my folders on my USB sticks, and I have like, I would say 20 folders, and have at least 2,000 tracks with me.
Wow.
And I have my favorite folders with my own stuff, and then it's depending also on the DJ before me what he's playing. So then I already think about how I start, and then this is already an important track for me. When it's like sometimes a little bit like a jump into the cold water. So maybe a track with a long intro, and then I see how it's working out. Yeah. Are they digging it or not? Long break, long build up, very melodic, very uplifting, or the other way around, and then you see already where it's going, and this is already a big indicator for me what to play next. And I have my favorite selection, but I never say, oh, it's going to be this track and this and this. I mean, some people do it like that. It's okay when you have your playlist. Up to them, but I like to be flexible because I never. I mean, actually, when people say, "Oh, these guys with a pre-recorded set, they have no balls," actually, these guys have balls, because when your pre-recorded set is not working out, you're gonna stand there and you can't escape off your fucking pre-recorded set. When the track number 3 already is a fail, and number 5 and 6 go in the same direction, you're literally fucked. You make a beep on the recording, right?
Oh, sure.
You are really in a shit position, you know. That's why I never really pre-recorded, because I can't do that, because I'm still too feared. Like, oh my god, imagine it would not fit.
So the art of the warm-up then, like, because that's something that's been discussed quite regularly recently. The art of the warm-up. But don't tell you how to do the foreplays. We talk about it.
Just want to make clear.
But because you travel the world and you play a lot of different country in a lot of different countries, a lot of different clubs. And you must come across some really decent residents that perhaps that you go, oh well, they really know what they're doing, or and they probably don't have the recognition that some other DJs do.
This is absolutely right, and I would say a few years ago it was like that. But these days now it's not that much anymore, because mostly when I play, many lineups are like having international headliners, or mostly it's international guests. So like when I go on stage, I don't even hear the warm-up DJ maybe at 5 p.m. on a festival, for example, with a big lineup. You have sometimes these club shows, and many times I'm like just shocked, because the warm-up is not a warm-up in my opinion. But what can you do? You have to do your thing, and that's what it is. It's also why I like long intros sometimes, because when let's say it that way, you shittier the warm-up, you're longer my intro. Or you're harder the warm-up, you're longer my intro. Because you need a point to break it down first, to reset the crowd, because when he's already banging on 140, and you play probably maybe around 136 or 138. Maybe not a big difference for when you hear it, but when you have to play after, there's a big difference, and it's also like the style, I mean, there's some stuff on 134 already is like banging completely the shit out of you, and then like, oh my god, what shall I do after this? Because it's so hard.
Who's warming up for Alex on Friday? Stephen Markham. Oh, good luck to him.
Man, I mean, actually,
we'll send him that 5-minute block tomorrow.
I mean, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but once I'm here now, 12 years ago, I was in this beautiful city, and I was playing in Auckland, and there were nice guys, I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, nice guys, nice people. We had a nice dinner, and then comes this question. Comes very often. Alex, what do you want us to play, and what BPM, and here and there? And I said, guys, I don't want to make you regulations or restrictions what you do. I mean, when you're a good DJ, you know what to do. This is already hint number 1. Maybe you do me a favor, don't play maybe the biggest classics of all time in the first hour. And I walked in the club, was 20 minutes before my set, and I heard Sleeping Satellite already from Above and Beyond. And it was like, Ocean Lab, sorry, amazing. And one hit after the other, and then the guy was looking at me like.
It might have been all new to him. He may never have heard this song before.
And you know what? And I said, you got it, mate.
I'll just go home tonight. You got it.
I mean, This is the thing sometimes, you know. I mean, you even get asked, and it's like you tell them maybe not the biggest classic tunes. Why when you start the night like this, where you want to take it?
Yeah.
This is like 4 o'clock in the morning for the people to give something on top before they're completely exhausted.
Yeah.
Go home with a good remembering, and then sing along song, you know, or the sing along songs.
Do you think that's a case of said DJ or that kind of DJ not knowing how to warm the crowd up, or is it a case of them being like, this is my moment, I'm going to play with the big tunes? I think
it's well. The new guys, I would say number one, because I think sometimes the brain cells are just working for Instagram and the playlist from the friend who did it for him, and that's what it is sometimes. Okay. But in many terms, from the older days, I would say it was definitely number two.
Right.
It's my moment to shine here. Yeah. The spotlight is on me. The shitty guest DJ is coming. I give a fuck. Because this is what I like, especially in my country when I played these domestic club shows and stuff. And these guys, when you felt it like they hated you because they're like the resident DJ and then comes the guest DJ. You know, the resident DJ walks maybe for a quarter of the money or even less, and then comes the guest DJ. He gets a nice hotel, he gets all these drinks he wants. The girls go crazy. He's wiped his ass, and they hate you. Actually, you come in. It's like, hi. And you're like, okay. Yeah. He hates you already.
So, Alex, you were young once, though. Did you ever take the opportunity like that? Did you ever? You were on before somebody else, and you were just like this is it.
I wouldn't say I never made a mistake when I went these days when I was trying to become a bit more famous. I would say. Yeah. But what I always had the respect for the other one. That's what I always said from the beginning because. Maybe because I loved it so much and I had a different investigation because I started with 13 and I did my exercises and my first steps with 15, 16. I mean, I was playing with 17 on M.O.R.P.H. I was one of the youngest DJs ever playing on the M.O.R.P.H on the float. But I had always this respect for the DJs. But I never really was a resident DJ for this. I mean, I did the second thing in a top 40 club, but it was a different thing. Number two, I was just a guy playing. The main guy was, I need to pee, this hot girl, I'm gonna go for a drink, and then I had my three transitions, playing whatever, Christina Aguilera, and I hated it. That's why I decided after, I would say, I lasted there for 6 to 8 months, and then I was done. And I said, you know what, guys, I'm not the right guy here. I don't want to do this. It's really. I hate it actually, and it's like give my space to someone who likes it and who appreciates it, and who likes to be in the same club every week, same people, same requests. Some people like that, and that's why I felt really fast or really quick. I want to be a booking DJ. I want to go around. I need something to see new because it's the same job wise. If I would sit every day in the same spot. So
how did that transition for you happen then? So you were doing the top 40 stuff that you didn't like to do. So how did the transition from that sort of DJ to the club DJ happen for you?
Yeah, it was not that easy. It was a long way. I mean, these days everything was different. You couldn't really marketing yourself for someone on the internet. It was word by word and mixtapes. We made mixtapes like.
Were you still finding your sound then? For the sounding, still finding trance as your sound, or was that your sound now, and you were trying to push that?
It evolved as well. I mean, look, my first DJ years after being a top 40 thing or in between, I was playing techno.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, somebody told you I hate it. It's not really that way. It's a thing sometimes behind but I hide more that it's not about the music anymore, but what I said. Yeah. And I think especially the techno guys are a bit blessed, I would say, by the booby power, especially, all I see in the techno raves is now tank tops and free belly buttons.
So you can say, well, I like it, right?
But you know what? There's a thing here.
I know what you mean.
What is it around the corner? White Horse, or what's the name? White Diamond? What's
the
White
House?
White House. You can go there, mate. And you don't even need to listen to shitty music. It's just like you see the belly button right away. Now this, I don't know if this is the thing also. I mean, I know the techno people, especially the techno people, take this thing very serious. Yeah. Yeah, when the height is not quantized the right way, it's like, this is a bit too housey. This is not techno. And when the percussion is not the right way, it's like, this is a bit too trancey. Nah, I don't like it. So they take their stuff very, very serious, And now the belly buttons take over, and it's like, how does that fit? You know, this is not about the credibility of the music at all, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just my impression. I mean, everybody can do what they want, and nothing against belly buttons. It's just like we're talking about seriously being a DJ and being an artist, you know. And the transition, it took a while. Yeah, but the transition is also like part. It came out that you had to make releases as well with your own music that is supportive for your career, because just being a good DJ was not enough anymore. Because playing records in a good way, many people can do that. So my friend said, you know what, we need productions. When your name is on the production, it's more helpful. It's actually right. Yeah, and that's why we are releasing our ass off these days to get your name going still in the playlist and also in the social media. And you know all these videos. Hey guys, I'm so excited! My new track is coming out today. And 5 weeks later, you are excited again, and 6 weeks later, you're excited again. You know, you're always so excited. Just to understand, guys, it must not always be pointed like we are excited. We love what we do. In general, if not, we would not do this. You know, so. Don't expect always like, I'm super excited. Not every release is a release of your life. Not every event not every event is the event of your life. Just to make you understand, we all love every event because we love what we do. If we play for 20 people or for 2,000 or for 200,000 people, we love what we do. Real DJs do that. I mean, today I was at the barber, Mr. McCall, as I called him. He was so kind to bring me to the barber, and it was a friend of his. And it was one of the coolest barber shops I ever saw in my life. He has a whole DJ setup.
Well, I can understand that if you've seen Greg's hair, so that you know.
It had a professional DJ setup in his barber shop, and you know, he has 2 chairs to cut the hair. And I'm not even sure if that is the main goal there, because the setup is amazing. It has a fog machine, lasers, and stuff like that. But you know what
where is this?
Where was this at?
King Road.
Of course it's on K Road.
Zen 3, they call it on Instagram. Anyways, but you know what I like there is you feel the dedication and the passion for this. And this is like what I really respect. And this is like, doesn't matter if he's just standing there in his barbershop making music or maybe having an illegal after party, but the dedication and passion is there. And this is for the right reasons, because this guy obviously loves music. It doesn't matter if it's trance, house, bass, jungle, whatever, drum and bass, nobody cares. But the dedication, the passion is there. And what I missed on the new talent, guys, I asked you today, is like, the reasons is not the right reasons. Many of them don't do this because they love the music. They want to have the girls, they think they're going to fly a private jet, and you're going to be like, the spotlight on them, nice hotels, and a shitload of money. But... And it might happen if you pop through the whole cloud of other DJs. It might happen, but this is not the right reason. Sorry, and this is not good for this thing. Because all the DJs who are doing this taking it quite serious, and they love what they do. I mean, you love what you do, guys. I mean, it's a lot of work. Doing a podcast is a lot of work. I do a bi-weekly radio show, and I try not to talk at all, because with talk is even more work to cut everything in, to edit, and here and there is a lot of work.
You should though.
But it's a lot of,
you should definitely do more talking.
It's a lot of work, and this is like what I respect.
No, totally.
And just I want to shake the ladies and then private jet and like, but it's a bit rapper scene now. Is what the hip hop guys do. You know?
So here's a question for you then, because obviously you've sort of been around. If you don't mind me saying, you've sort of touched on, you've been around a while, and you probably amongst a lot of trance DJs that have been around sort of 20, 25 years, like, you know, Paul van Dyk, Ferry Corsten, Armin van Buuren, you know, those kind of guys. Would you say, not a division, but would you say there's a kind of a them and us between like kind of the old school and the new school DJs? So when you see them in the airports, you go, I see him.
Well, after these years, you know these guys. I mean, many of these names are kind of friends of mine.
Well, no, what I mean is, no, because I know you're going to be mates with these, but the old school sort of, when they see the new DJs come in, and they sort of have a very different.
I think not in the trance scene. I think in every genre is like that. The people see it a bit like that, and it's. I think it's not bad to see it like that. Again, we are working our ass off since many years. I mean, I started with 13. I make so many exceptions. I mean, the people only see like, oh, Alex is flying to New Zealand, and Alex was 2 days ago in Hong Kong, and about 3 days ago he was there, and the last month he was in China. But what the people don't see, when I started to build my career, to get to the point to get lucky and fly around the world, which is also stressful sometimes because I don't fly private jet. I have to do the visas on my own. I have to do immigration on my own. It's another cup of tea.
So you fly on your own, basically. I mean, a lot of people probably think that you're flying first class. You're flying, you know.
Yeah, of course. Sometimes I fly business class, but it's a tough calculation sometimes. Yeah, or I collect my miles. It's not that I always get the budget to fly business class. Yeah, I can do that maybe, but then there's nothing left for my other bills. Because not every DJ is a millionaire, guys. Please write it down. This is a very important information. Not every DJ is a millionaire. It's like the soccer players. Yeah. There's a lot of people playing soccer, and they get some money, and they don't die hunger, but they get some money. But that's it. And there's some superstars, they get the crazy money. There's the same in our scene. We have some crazy levels of payment, but it's not everybody. It's maybe top 20, top 40. Number,
your pay is like one-off pays for gigs. Like you don't get paid for making. Well, I mean, I don't know how much money you make out of music, but you probably make more money gigging, right? And the music's like just.
It's a mix. It's a mix, mate. It's a mix. You can't. Not every show is the same. I mean, look, I was in Thailand, and Thailand is already a different scene. In Thailand, people are not used to pay money for clubs because Thailand is full of bars everywhere, and every shitty bar is a DJ. There's a guy playing music, whatever music it is.
With a ping pong specialist.
Ping pong specialist, the banana specialist. All these interesting interactions who can happen if you want to.
Sometimes,
depending how much. Okay. I know, but look, this is a completely different culture already. So the people are not used to pay entry somehow to see a DJ. So it's like when you play there, you can't expect like a crazy club show with 1,000 people. I mean, it was small, intimate clubs. It was like 120 capacity, both shows. It was great. It was amazing, actually, because the vibe, the people who were there, they were there for the music. And they went completely crazy. They made a noise like 500 people.
So in a place like Thailand, is it Thais or is it expats? Is it locals who are going to the gigs? In a place like Thailand?
No, it's mixed. It's mixed, I would say. It was many locals. Many locals. And of course, if you potatoes, they look like me, you know, have been there. But it was mostly locals, I would say. And I think this is also an indicator because the locals, maybe a guy from Europe or from the US or from wherever, he wouldn't even go to a club like this because when they're on holidays, they want to be the big poshy club, you know, with the lasers and dancers and but then it's 50 Cent what is on the speakers and not a proper beat, you know. And but it's already a difference, you know. And then when you think with 120 capacity, you can't afford a round ticket business class. I mean, this is the thing, But because the other thing is like we're working hard, and then I worked hard as well. And it's like this is the thing. The people always see that you travel there and you have the show and that's it. But I had a 9-to-5 job. I had a family. I had to work in the studio and gigging on the weekend. So I had a residency on a Thursday night. So I was for 3 years. So every week I was not having sleep from Thursday to Friday. Means work, coming home, shower, going to the club, play music. Next day, shower, go to work.
What was your 9-to-5, if you don't mind me asking?
I was in service for a company was metering energy costs.
Okay.
Which was quite helpful for my thing because I was on my own the whole day in a car. And I could do everything on my telephone, you know. I arranged everything by phone. I had a phone bill like crazy because these days there was no flat rate or something. But anyways, I arranged everything by phone. It was kind of okay, you know. But then you come home on a Friday, then you maybe get an hour or 2 hour nap, and you go for a gig, for a booking. Saturday booking, Sunday after hours. Those days were after hours. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a complaint. It's just like how much effort it was and how much energy I brought into the game to be in the game. And then sometimes I hear even some friends, and then they do 2 shows or they come with me 1 week and like, oh man, it's pretty exhausting. I'm so tired. I said, are we going for pizza? And said, no, I'm going to go sleep. And this is the thing. I mean, you have to pay a lot of your own energy. And it's like, you have to involve yourself 155%. And that's what all these guys did. And also the big guys, for sure, at least the old school guys, they all brought this effort. And even more. I mean, so many people like, Armin van Buuren, he's flying private jet. Yeah, but he's one of the hardest working guys in business still.
Yeah.
He's doing a weekly radio show, weekly, with video and everything. It's so much work.
I think some of these DJs who are very successful and have made it over the 30 odd years. I mean, they've openly said that they had to sacrifice so much in their life. You know, like they sacrificed the social life. You know.
Yeah, social life is completely busted, mate. Honestly, I'm now at the stage that people don't invite me to birthdays anymore. Sometimes I'm sitting at home like, I'm such a dickhead. Why is nobody calling me? Yeah. And then you have to realize, wait, the last 10 years at least, people inviting you for birthday parties, barbecues, anniversaries, christening. And I was always the guy saying, I'm sorry, but I'm not there. I'm flying to Singapore or I'm having a show. I'm not around. Yeah. And this is pretty normal. I mean, after you'd ask 5 times, you ask 10 times. When you got 10 times a no, then you think like, it's not that people don't like you anymore. It's just like they're like, I can't do it anyway, so we don't need to ask him. But this is completely left on the side. Also, when you grow a kid, I mean, the first years of my daughter, I missed a few years. I mean, I'm at home in the week, but it's not the same. Yeah, and music business is a full-time business. It's not a 9-to-5 job. This is always something to do. You have to do the productions, and you have to do this, then they want an interview, and videos, liners, and especially these days for marketing for record, for example. I mean, there's the pressure on the artist is growing every year more and more because everything is put on the artist. Yeah. The guy's throwing an event. Don't get me wrong, my friend, but they are request already like video liners. Hey, I'm so excited to come, and it's nice to do so. It's I get it because it's a marketing tool. But the record company is even worse. Man, these guys should marketing your record. This is what was a purpose of a record company. Because if you could market it yourself, why are you needing a record company? So you make a track, you go to record company. Record company says we signed it because it's strong. You get maybe in advance, and they take care of the marketing. It was not your cup of tea because you were supposed to make music. Nowadays it's like you get an email. Hey, in 2 weeks we have release. Amazing, Alex. If you could do this and 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 this. A video in the studio, a video where how you made the track, a video when you're playing it, another video when you put a colored feather in your butty and make kikriki, and a million other things. It's like, so all the pressure's on you. And they just put it out, actually.
Do you do the artwork then, or do they do the artwork?
No, they still do the artwork, but also that stuff I did sometimes myself because the artwork was so shitty, I did it myself.
They probably use AI, don't they?
Yeah, sometimes you get an artwork, it's like, oh my God, what is this? You know, what is this? And this is the thing called Midjourney. You know Midjourney?
Yeah. It's an AI image generator.
You put by text something, but they call it prompt.
Right.
I'm not on one of these certified guides. I just do it for fun. And you just try to explain what you want to see in this artwork. And some stuff gets really lucky and it looks not too bad, and some stuff is also really crappy, to be honest. But sometimes
belly buttons, midriff.
But it's
that's the next search.
And it's like now coming to the technology part. I mean, this is really nice, but I mean, this is in the beginning now. But I hear it already coming in 5 or 6 or maybe earlier. All these graphic artists, graphic designers who studied this shit, gonna suffer to make the income because people say, why should I pay 450 quid for an artwork when I can have it for a $30 monthly subscription and I just juggle around as long as I like it? This is gonna happen, you know.
And it only affects, like we talk about the generational differences, you know what I mean? Like the older generations, they work hard.
Right, they're used to order someone and to hire someone. The new ones, they're not used to that anymore.
No.
It's the same with the...
And they want a quicker fix too. They don't want to spend money and they want the quickest fix possible to make them look good or improve whatever they're doing.
Yeah, they don't. Of course, it's a different way of thinking and they grow into this. But it's the same with MP3s and streaming. I mean, tell a kid now these days. It's not maybe not so right. I mean, now we have Spotify. It's kind of official, but the stage before we had Spotify and these things, it was these illegal platforms. And when you told them, guys, this is not right. You don't pay for this. People are having a lot of work to do this, whatever it is. A band, a DJ, a producer. It's a lot of work to create music, and you're just taking it for free.
Did you find a lot of your tracks were, because when they had, was it Napster and LimeWire?
I never looked at it. Honestly, I never looked at it.
Yeah.
Because this, I mean, there's already another stuff winds you up every day, and it's like, you know what? You don't need to smell at every poo bag showing up. You know, it's like it's not worth it. It's a fight you can't win anyways. It's just a fight you can't win anyways. It's a waste of energy. I mean, what do you do? I mean, big record companies, maybe they do something. Even these guys, they do it the other way around. I mean, look, the TikTokers, the famous TikTokers. They take a track. There's a good example from this Oppenheimer movie. This dude, he took this beautiful music, put beats under this, and I would not say it was bad. He did it kind of good, you know. It sounded great, But 10 years ago, they would rip his ass. He would get a letter from a music attorney, and he would make a salto mortale backwards 5 times, and would say, "Oh my God, I want to kill myself. They're gonna kill me now because I'm fucked." Nowadays. They're looking at it like, oh really? 2.5 million in 2 days. That's interesting. And they follow it, and then it's like, you know what? Why should we not do an official release? So they use this power actually. So the whole structure of musical laws and copyrights and this is completely shifted now.
It is completely blurred now, isn't it?
It's completely blurred out because the big companies who have the power to do something against it, now when they see it's kind of successful, let's use it for us. And this is why it's blurring. And how can you expect now in the next 5 years that the new talent after that, the new generation, they have no clue at all about anything about copy. They just do what they want. And when people come along with this, they even get supported with this.
But some platforms randomly do still crunch down on it, like YouTube, for example. Like you use 10 seconds of whatever, and they'll demonetize you. And someone else will get paid for it. I think there needs to be a way of actually, like TikTok's way out of control, but then that's Chinese. So TikTok's out of control, and then you've got Instagram and all these other ones. There should be a more definite way that the artist gets some sort of kickback on things as well, especially if it's monetized.
No, you're absolutely right. But the perversion, I call it perversion, it's even more difficult. I mean, I have an account myself on these channels. Sometimes, especially this double T thing, I can't even put my music myself on in a post. I had it so many times. Because usually is a way you have a professional account because you're a professional artist. You get your thing, you know, the blue thing and whatever it is. And so I couldn't post my own music. First of all, I couldn't find it. As I couldn't find my own music on TikTok when I was trying to make a post like this. And when I put it just myself, like an original audio in the video. It took like 10 minutes and it was muted. Hey guys, here's my new track. Thank you so much. It got number 1 in Beatport and number 10 in Beatport in 2 days. Thank you. And you see the video? It's blocked. It's muted.
That was TikTok. No shit.
Even sometimes they've been also on the FB one. In general, how stupid it is. You're the. I mean, I'm the guy. Come on. Alex Morph is my name, and this is Alex Morph track. And I can't even put it on. What the heck is going on here? So, the walk around is like so diverse to me and hard to understand, but it's the only way. So you have to put your account from professional to non-professional. And then you're allowed to use 1 minute of the tracks you want to use them in your clip. And then I find my music as well. So when I put in Alex Morph, as soon as I put it on non-professional, I find my music on this platform and can actually use this 1 minute snippet to promote my own music.
But so If you go to all these social accounts and you look for your, when you go on Instagram and you post a reel, and
Instagram is quite good actually. I find everything.
But do you get any money from any of that? So, for example,
I'm never really looking royalties since 100 years because it's so disappointing, If you look at the royalties, I would have ended up on a big bridge maybe and jump.
But I like it. And Spotify as well.
Are really, Spotify is like, it's really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I make some money from Spotify because I have good streams.
Yeah.
But when you look at the numbers, many people don't know. It's like, it was last year. That was the status last year. In 1 million streams.
Yeah.
It's just a roundabout number. It's not even fixed because it's pending also. Some streams are differently categorized as other streams. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be, if it's going to be 0.0 or 1.2 or 2.3. It's like, but you can say 1 million streams was last year roundabout an income of $3,000.
Right.
1 million.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't sound too bad, right? I mean, 3K. But look at this huge number. 1 million streams.
Yeah.
1 million streams. And then it's like, break it down. There's the artist, but he doesn't get the 3,000.
Yeah.
He has a label.
Yeah.
So usually,
oh no shit, yeah.
So the label, they say, "Hello, I'm the label. We have a contract, my friend." Yeah.
So what percentage?
So 50%. Usually it's round about 50%.
Oh shit, right.
Roundabout. Okay. Now sometimes they do it with a shitty idea, 70-30, whatever, depending on the deal. I don't do this.
How much work do they do?
But the new talent comes in, and there's a name label. They say, "Hey, you can release on my label." There's a contract. Wait, where can I sign? Yeah,
fair enough.
Done. Goodbye. Copyrights, everything giving away live. Now it's lifetime.
Yeah.
I mean, you never get the rights back. There's no chance. No. So, but anyways, if it's 3K, comes a label. Hello, 50%. So goodbye, 50%. So, and then maybe you do a collaboration. Maybe it's a vocal track.
Yeah.
So if you're a fair dude, because it doesn't work like that anymore. Those days when they had album advances and think, the split was different with the vocalist. But if you're a fair guy, you do 50-50 with your collaboration partner, which is, in my opinion, very fair. So it's a collaboration with vocalist or another DJ, whatever. So imagine, gonna be, or even in worst case, another DJ and a vocalist. So you have this 1,500, preciously waiting on this cake, with a little candle, 1,500. And then it's like the other DJ, hey, I was involved too. And the vocalist. So it shrinks already down to 500 for you.
Yeah.
If it arrives.
Yeah.
If it arrives. And then comes maybe some dodgy parts coming back to the label.
Yeah.
Package deduction. I mean, listen to that. And digital release. We're talking about streaming platforms.
Is there a package deduction? No shit.
Packaging deduction. We found that many times.
It's what they do to. They charge you to convert it into a
packaging deduction.
Or whatever.
Fuck off! Really?
I don't know.
It was from the vinyl, and we're talking about physical days, physical copy days, CDs, vinyls.
Yeah.
So there's packaging deduction. Okay, there's a package. I get it. Cover, sleeve, costs money.
Yeah.
And they put it in. I mean, I have no clue. I mean, I'm not an expert for contracts. This is my partner doing this, Woody. He's reading all the contracts and he finds usually all the hints. And we find funny stuff, I tell you. We find funny stuff. Packaging deduction. So then there's this artist having this 1,500. Two other involved. It's going to be 500 each. And then comes packaging deduction, any other funny things they come up with. And he walks out like with a cheeseburger at McDonald's. For 1 million streams. But don't think every track got 1 million streams. I mean,
no.
I mean, I'm having a good running platform for trance music on Spotify, I would say. My name is doing well. But not every track is hitting at all 1 million streams. There's a lot of 500,000ers after a while, but there's also a lot of 80 to 90,000ers or 100,000. Even less maybe. Not every track can be a goal. Because don't forget, there's so much competition out there. And people get swamped every week from 1 million DJs. Hey, my new track is out. I'm so excited. We're back to the video. I'm so excited. They see this excited thing 25 times a week from different artists. I'm so excited. Yeah, you know what I mean?
So do you have a whole stack of promos you have to sift through every week that you get sent?
Yeah, when I do the radio show, I have to do it. What day is today? Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of promos. I get a lot of them.
And what percentage are good quality and what's shit?
Oh, mate. If I tell you now, everybody hate me after. They're gonna ban me from all the promo lists. It's like it's really hard. This is the issue because of the philosophy these days. The philosophy is now quantity.
Okay, yeah.
To get your name running is not quantity. You need a certain amount of releases and remixes and stuff to get something out there.
Yeah.
Because everything got so. The lifetime of a record is shrinking still. I mean, we talked about 5 years ago already about the lifetime of a record. We are talking now that most of the DJs or most people say in electronic art, music, it's like making an album is not worth it anymore because people are so disappointed. They put so much effort in an album. I did it as well, you know. And this is a good thing actually on Spotify. There's not everything is bad, and you can also decide. I mean, everybody's a choice. You know, you can say I don't want it there. It's a question, but does it help you? Because one thing is the royalties, and one thing is your profile.
Yeah.
Because this is an issue. The people are lazy these days, and you must make it easy for the people to get in touch with your music. And Spotify is in our region the number one.
Yeah.
So when you say, I give a shit. You take the white glove. Yeah. I don't want you, no. Touche, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like great, amazing. It doesn't help you.
No.
Yeah. Or you're as big as you are, so big you have the power.
Yeah.
And how many of the big ones say no? I don't see any. They're all there. All of them. Everybody's disgusted. Oh, they're investing the money in bad things, in evil things. But everybody is there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what is this talk worth?
Yeah.
Then shut your mouth. I mean, and we DJs have to shut our mouth as well, because when you work in nightlife, you should not mirror every dollar coming in. You don't know where this money is coming from. So when we are all these good souls, then we should all sit at home and stop nightlife, because not every dollar is for sure not 100% the way it should be. You know, it's like that. It's. I don't say it's right, but it's just a normal thing.
Yeah. So Alex, completely changing the subject. I want to know, is Alex Morph, is Morph an acronym?
Yeah, it's the first part only. The M is for multiple and the O is for orgasm. And the R, just pick something, I don't know. You know? No, actually no. It's like I get the question many times. It's just a boring answer, I think. I had the track. There was these days, young Alex was his first DJ jobs, you know.
Yeah.
And my normal name is kind of, it's terrible. For an artist name, is not useful, you know. Alexander Bieling is like, it sounds like an old pair of socks, you know. in a boring bookstore, you know, it's waiting in the corner to get picked up. Yeah. So it's not working as an artist name. Markus Schulz, for example, it's a nice name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop. So I had to find a name. So it's not so easy to find a name, because maybe you are good in ideas to find a name for a friend, but when it comes to yourself, you want to have a cool name, you know, a real name. Yeah. You're searching, you don't find anything. And there was a track I had on my favorite label, and my favorite track was called M.O.R.P.H.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wow, I love the track so much. You know what? I'm gonna call myself M.O.R.P.H. Amazing. I was so excited, you know. And the M.O.R.P.H. was born, you know. And I had my first shows. And I think I did A and then the middle thing and then Morph, you know. Yep. Not underscore, middle score. Is it called middle score?
Like just a dash.
Yeah. Dash. A-Morph. And I was, it was running quite well. So in my shows in my area, and then go a bit further. And then one day I got a call from Berlin, and it's like, yeah, hello, yes, hello. Is this Alex? Yes. Are you M.O.R.P.H? I said, yes, of course. You want to book me? No. He says, here's M.O.R.P.H from Berlin. I said, oh, really?
Oh, you're over there
too. What a nice surprise. What a nice surprise. I mean, I was 16 or 17 those days, you know. I mean, no clue about anything. And they're like, yeah, you know, we saw that you're using our name. I said, what do you mean? Yeah, we are M.O.R.P.H. I said, guys, come on, I have this dash here. It's not the same. They said, yeah, well, if you think so, we have releases already on our label Formaldehyde. I remember that. I will never forget the day. Yeah, the world broke apart for me. And it's like, yeah, we have already releases, so our name is protected with the GEMA.
Right.
So this is, you know, the big thing for the copyrights and broadcasting rights. And our name is protected. So you have two chances or two options. You're gonna change the name, or you don't do this, and we're gonna come with a lawyer, and it's gonna cost you, I don't know, a fine. They dropped the number. I don't know if it was real or not. It didn't matter to me. I was shocked, you know, like 40K or something. I was like,
Jesus.
And I said, let me think about it. And I was like running through my brain, okay, my father, he's not supporting me because he hated it already.
Right.
And my father was a hardworking man, you know, and like working with his hands. So this DJ thing was like, he didn't like it much. He came home and every afternoon, he had the beats in my room, you know, he hated more. He would never support me for a lawsuit, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, can I think about it? Yes, of course. I said, okay, decided. I'm going to change my name. So I decided to change my name. And then that was actually the birth of Alex Morph.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lose the few fans I had already. I didn't want to lose them in a completely different name. So I was like, what can I do? What can I do? And I said, okay, let's do the A for Alex.
Yeah.
And the Morph was there still. And I put dots in it.
Yeah. Was that just to make sure you were just slightly different today?
Just to look different, mate. You know, there was this dude called Pascal Feos. He was a German techno guy or whatever, on Hard House Ring. He had the same, F-E-O-S. And nobody knew what it is. And I was like, on the flyer, it always looks good because it always stands out with the dots.
No, it does.
And I said, you know what? I do these dots. And nobody can complain anymore. And nobody complained. Yeah, but it came from my favorite track. I had to adjust it. You know, it took 2 rounds, and then I found the name. Yeah, I'm still not sure if it's catchy enough, but I stuck with it, and it's fine. Yeah. Morph is Morph.
Seems to work all right.
And the dots, you know, and everybody's like, what are the dots, man? What is it? And, multi-bloggers, and then people are already out of it. You know, nobody asks for the R anymore.
Yeah. Funny. Well, Alex, thank you very much for coming on the show, and thanks for dropping into New Zealand. And good luck for the weekend coming. Friday, wasn't it?
Friday. Friday.
Friday. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I hope to see you. Are you coming?
I think we will.
Yeah, I think we will. Yeah.
Some hints here. Somebody's in techno here, but you're gonna come anyways, right?
Well, so here's the thing, right? He gives me shit for it. So
guys, first of all, I'm not against techno, guys. Yeah. I'm not against techno. It's a lovely music. It's a serious music. Okay, but now I want to hear.
So I started off as a trance guy, and I used to play trance, and now I sort of play techno, and I get shit from the trance lot for playing techno now. So I'm starting to sort of go back into trance. I've got some of your vinyl, some of your tunes on vinyl.
Yeah. He swings both ways.
It's amazing. That's what I wanted to hear. It's fine. It's excuse, mate.
It's just,
and I mean, I get it. It's not bad to check other stuff as well, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's interesting influences. That's why I, for example, started my side project, Morphlander, because when I show up in a club and people might see my name, they want to hear the tracks they know from me. And of course, it's going to be In Angel's Love, you know. Yeah. If I don't play it, I'm the shit show. Yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm the shit show.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a great set, but we waited 3 hours and you didn't play it. Yeah? Okay. So I realized, the proggy stuff, I love proggy stuff.
Yeah.
But when I play 124, then people are like, when is it going to start? Yeah. When is it going to start? And then it's like, transition next DJ.
Yeah.
So, busted. You know, completely failed. The stem, And I said, okay, this is not working out like this. Yeah. People don't, and I get it myself, because when you know something, which you relate with it.
Yeah.
I always bring this Burger King example, or McDonald's. When you go to McDonald's, you want a Big Mac, and he says, yeah, but today we have sausages. You're gonna be fucking pissed. No matter if the sausage is the best sausage you ever ate. You want a fucking Big Mac because it's known for. And it comes this guy Alex Morph. It's like,
Yeah.
Like, on the 24, falling asleep, like... So that's why I actually did this Morphlander stuff. I can be a bit more cheeky with it, what I do, and less BPM on the 24, and not doing this typical trance, because the uplifting trance is kind of categorized, because we have these hardliners, the hardliners, and it's not like the way it should be. It's not a proper trance track.
Well, do you know what I'm looking forward to on Fridays? I'm going to get there a little bit earlier. I'm going to look at what the warm-up DJ is doing, and then I'm going to look to see what Alex's reaction is when he walks in the building.
You're going to look at my face when I walk in.
Yeah, 100%. I'm totally looking for that.
Yeah, just to clarify. I mean, I made my peace with these guys. I mean, I love it, but nice guys, honestly. Just like, it was just too funny. Yeah, this topic, like, what do you want me to play? And then you get this question a lot of times. Say, you know what? Just do what you want. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you tell them or not. And then sometimes you make the effort to tell them maybe this and this and this. And they say, all right, no problem. And then you walk in like, sleeping Saturday. All I did was like, I shake hands. I said, congratulations.
Congratulations, you fucked everything.
Congratulations. Well executed, I mean.
Way more patience than me.
Fuck off my stage.
Hopefully they don't hear the podcast before Friday. They're not going to show up, or they're going to punch me in the face.
Oh my God.
But it's just one of these examples is like that. What can you do? I mean, in the end, and also like the other way around, as a touring DJ, you should be able to deal with it. It's maybe not perfect for the build-up, but in the end, it's not my cup of tea. It's in the end the decision of the club owner or the promoter. He should deal with it and think about, was it the right guy in the right time? I mean, the same things. I mean, we do events as well in Germany. And last time there was one dude. I mean, oh my goodness, the warm-up. I said to my partner, I said, you know what? Next time I'm going to play the warm-up. I went mental case, honestly. He was like, calm down.
You play the bangers.
Honestly, I don't mind. Honestly, it's not about the bangers all the time. It's the love for the music. I mean, I did once. Incognito show, I played techno. They're now coming to the techno. Because I wanted to get the vibe of a techno dude.
Did you get your belly button out?
No. They didn't want me to. I offered, but they didn't want me to. No, but it was a club in London called The Egg. Very, very, very known club. It was
The Egg.
Yeah, The Egg. Oh yeah, The Egg in London.
I'm British, so yeah.
But The Egg is a good club, right?
Yeah, it is good. Yeah.
So, and I got it running to play Incognito show. And I came up with a funny name, and I walked in with a wig. I put a wig on my head, and then I just went into this thing behind the DJ booth and played 2.5 hours techno. And you know what? It was so much fun. It was and this is what I wanted to figure out. It was completely different.
Yeah.
The crowd is completely different. When I play as Alex Morph, or I don't know how to say, the people are kind of focused on the DJ.
Yeah.
Everybody starts in the direction of the DJ. And when you play in a techno club, nobody's really dancing to the DJ. Like that, with their friends, you're like...
Too cool for school.
You have a bit more face disco, I must say, There's a bit more face disco.
Face disco.
Or cheeks aerobic, And... but it was really nice, actually. It was a completely different thing because, first of all, I didn't know the tracks very well, but it was so much fun. It was the whole thing together was nice. It was not about a particular track, really.
Where did you get all the tracks from? Did you just like?
No, I did my investigation myself. I went on Beatport and paid my tracks. There was this one dude who was dun 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 dun. What is the track name? This is a famous riff. It's one of the most famous drum code tracks.
Oh, you're going to have to sing it again? I wasn't expecting that. I think it was like... Dun, 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 dun. This is just the hook. It's just a small part. It's a bridge to the main part. And it's just beats. I mean, you got me. I don't know. I don't know the name. But it's one of my favorite tracks. And I investigated. And I also played, I think it's 2 or 3 Boris Brecher tracks. Oh, okay, yeah. Of course. Techno, though? But there were 2 cool ones with cool...
He had some cool, how can I say, stuttering and glitches with some vocals. That was really cool.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, if you mix it proper in,
Yeah.
it sounds like a techno track.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you see, but the real techno is like, not sure if it's yeah, there we go again, you see? There we go again. Not sure if it's techno, you know? The guy with the mask. But it was so much fun. And the only thing is, like, I walked in and some dude, Alex Morph, I said, man, shut your face. He was shocked out of his brain. I said, in 2 hours you can say whatever you like, but now you didn't see me. Okay.
Oh, I feel like we'd do another 2 hours.
We could do
when are you coming back to New Zealand?
I don't know.
It depends how Friday goes.
After this one, probably never. I don't know, band, you know.
You won't be able to find any opening DJs.
Yeah, you'll have to be rounded.
I mean, actually, I fell in love with this country because I see way more than I saw last time.
Yeah.
You know, we got to this beautiful Mount Eden. And we're going to Hobbiton.
Oh, yeah, you're going to Hobbiton tomorrow, right? Yeah, you like them. They do these.
I'm a bit afraid they keep me as an orc, but let's see. I take the risk, you know.
If you go right to the end of Hobbiton and you get to the pub, like mind you, you're German. Like the beers are like this is not going to shock you, is it?
No, I don't drink.
Oh, you don't drink?
I'm one of these really weird Germans. I don't drink. I don't like soccer.
Really? What?
Oh shit!
I don't drink in the morning. No. No, well, honestly, the techno stuff. I mean, I really like it. Like, if you want me to play techno set,
yes, play techno on Friday.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
No.
All right, I think we can
Ramesh is way too nice. I can't screw him. This would be not fair.
Go on, just do it for me.
I mean, this guy's. He flew 3.5 hours to Sydney to bring me a piece of chocolate from New Zealand. That was really kind. And the chocolate was nice.
February.
It was in February, right?
What the fuck was the chocolate? Whittaker's?
Oh, it was amazing.
Which one? Just normal Whittaker's?
I think with nuts or almonds. Was it nuts or almonds?
Man, I can't remember.
Oh, you can't remember. I put my heart out that you brought me the chocolate. You don't even remember. It was a really nice chocolate, actually. But it was kind, you know. You're from my country.
Yeah.
I don't know if he does it for every DJ, but I felt worshipped, you know.
I'm pretty sure he said he just does it for you.
Yeah, maybe. One of these guys. You're my favorite DJ.
He got us into Shine last year when we were at Ibiza.
Oh yeah, of course.
One week later, you're my favorite DJ.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
all
right.
These, right. That was actually really nice.
Well, we better wrap it up there because getting on. And thanks heaps and good luck again.